yes, let's go back again. I got excited. Okay. We're not level.
No, it is not.
We're not level at all. Well, I knew what we're getting into. When
People like to take your stuff out of the dryer.
When someone takes stuff out of your dryer when you're like 5 minutes late from coming back for it, when there's no actual time on the dryer, you're just guessing.
Yeah.
It's a little frustrating. Alright guys, we're back.
Yes.
Again. We promised this one. If you
did.
watched earlier videos, we promised that we would do a campground review on our current stay.
Yes.
Apologize if you hear the dog in the background. There's a bunch of dogs.
Yes. Where are we staying?
I'm going to say the name wrong, so my apologies.
Sorry.
My apologies. I think it's Silver Springs RV Resort. Did I get that right?
I don't know.
I think I got that right. He's going to double check me.
The Springs RV.
Okay, that's probably why I sent your son to the wrong RV park
You did.
when he went to come visit us. My bad.
So it's the Springs RV Resort.
In Silver Springs,
Yes.
Florida.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we've been seeing. We've been here now 3 weeks.
This is the third week.
This is our third week. We
Yeah.
have 1.5 more weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess let's just get down to nitty gritty. Location would be our first category. So,
Yes.
do we want to?
Well, first off, how do we grade this?
Oh, yes, let's go back again. I got excited. Okay, let's rewind.
She loves to spark so much ink on site.
All right, so our campground reviews, we will go from 1 to 5 campfires.
Yes.
1 being never happen ever again.
Ever again.
And 5 being, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've never been to this place before. I'm definitely coming back.
And 5s are...
They're rarity. We are critical. And,
very critical.
I mean, we're honest.
But then again, a 1 is a rarity too.
Yeah, I don't know in any of the campground reviews we've ever given a 1 for something.
No. 1 would be like basically we're packing up, we're leaving, we're gone right now.
Yeah, so. I would think that too. All right, so now we'll get into it. So now that everyone's caught up on how we rate things, location is the first.
So location's not bad. I mean, it's like I said, like we said, it's just in Silver Springs, which is just next to Ocala.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's quiet here.
Yeah. Location's fine. It's not real. Well, yes, it's fine, and yes, it's not. I mean, this is such a hard one for me
because it's not close to her Walt Disney World.
No, that's not even the case.
No.
It is. There's a train that goes by.
You barely hear it.
I barely hear it. I want to let them know though.
Oh, okay,
Maybe some people are like, no, there's a train to go by. And it's in an okay area.
Oh yeah, that is true. The road you come down, you can tell it's probably, I want to say probably a poor neighborhood, and I know that sounds bad.
No, and it's fine. It's just it's in an interesting area.
Yes.
Let's just put it that. So overall for the location, now that we kind of stumbled through that,
yes,
because I don't know how to word it properly, what would you give this one?
I would still give it 3.
A 3? Okay, so 3 campfires for location.
Yes.
So the next category we have,
oh boy,
is RV sites.
Yes.
So many words, so many pictures that we will show.
Yes. Grass. You're on grass.
Grass-ish.
Yeah, some sites have a cement pad for
a patio, which is fine.
Some
fine.
don't.
Yeah.
A lot of the residents like to spread out.
Way far.
So they'll end up taking 2 or 3 sites.
Yes.
Granted, they're not full to capacity, so that works out okay.
No, it's
for
fine.
them.
I mean, they're not full, but I will say the RV site that we picked, because they assigned us one and they let us choose another one.
Yes, I'm glad we did.
Yeah, because we have plenty of room. We don't have somebody directly next to us on one side of us, which makes it feel a little bit bigger. And our neighbors next to us aren't the kind that are spread out, so we're thankful for that.
Yeah, and they're in a smaller rig.
They're in smaller rigs. I mean, just overall RV sites, we're not level.
No, it is not.
We're not level at all. And our jacks are slowly sinking.
Yeah, we keep sinking, so I keep having to readjust.
As we get the rain or, not drying out.
Yep. So, what would you rate it?
Unfortunately, I'm going to say a 2.
Yes.
It's not, and I didn't expect much.
No.
It didn't, yeah. Well, I knew what we're getting into.
Well, we had some friends that showed up a couple weeks ahead.
Yeah, I can't give us a heads up. So, but unfortunately, I'm going to give it a 2.
Yes.
2 campfires.
2 campfires.
All right, next category.
Cost.
Yes.
I think that's the reason we picked this one, though.
This is the reason we picked this one.
So for the month, the cost was
$6.15.
Yeah, $6.15 for a month, and we're pretty sure that includes electricity.
Yeah, friends of ours that left this last week, they were here a couple weeks before us, were stayed for a month.
Yeah.
And didn't get hit for an additional electric bill, which you normally do when you're here for a month.
Right.
Which I'm fine either way, because it's fine.
Yeah.
The rate is definitely what brought us here.
Yeah. But it's also, they only have 30 amp.
Yeah, no 50 amp.
No 50 amp in the park. It's all 30 amp.
Luckily, we're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't been 110 degrees or anything.
Right. So our RV, because of the ACs we have, we can run 2 ACs on 30 amp. We have to be very careful.
Don't run that blow dryer, though, at the same time you got the coffee pot going or the microwave.
Yes.
Don't do that.
So someone's popped the circuit a handful of times.
1 or 2 times. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
So at some point we'll fix that when we get an upgrade inverter. But
these prices are as of January when we got here. No, just kidding. We got here in February.
Yes.
God, it's March already. Okay, February of 2024. That's what the rates were.
Yes. So what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 4 campfire.
Yes.
I think for the cost, it might have squeaked out a 5 campfire if it was 50 amp or had an option of 50 amp.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest key on that. I mean, the cost really was.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather pay this for a month than some of the ones we paid 2 weeks, like double.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, definitely.
All right.
What's the next category?
Pet friendly. This one is, as if you've seen this video, we'll link above, before, then you will know we are not exactly happy with the pet friendliness of this place.
Yes.
For a couple reasons, but
well, one of the things is nowhere in the rules does it state this, but apparently they do not.
And they have a lot of rules, like a lot of rules. This was never in one of them.
They don't allow dog fences.
Yeah.
And we were called, and then the park manager stopped by and told us we need to take it down.
A week into our stay, by the way, not right away.
And the worst part is there's another camper literally down the road from us that has the pet fence up that has been up the whole time.
Yeah, they've never taken it down.
I question it, and some of the park managers, they're grandfathered because they're a permanent.
Yeah.
So basically what we're realizing is they like to mess with some of the transients.
Yeah.
Right? With that regard, which is kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating a lot because if you go around there, I guess if we didn't mention before, there are a lot of permanent residents here. A lot of I guess there's some park models. So there's a lot of permanent residents, park models, which is totally fine. Like we get it. But there's some that
they've built on full
decks and fences and awnings and all kind. They have a bunch of stuff everywhere.
Right.
So a little tiny fence, so we can just let the dogs out when we come home with like groceries, and they're just not running out the door.
Right.
Not leaving them out there all day is a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Because they're in the rule says you can't tie up your dog and leave them sitting out all day.
And we've seen that multiple times.
Multiple people do that. So it is what it is.
So now, granted, for the pets, they do have 2 really long. They call it a dog run, but it's really just the grass area that you can
It's not even really grass. It's like dirt on the side of the fence.
Yeah.
They do have a dog run or park or whatever. Yeah. It's all the way in the back of the campground. We haven't used that.
No, lots of trash cans to throw your dog.
They do have that. So I mean,
no bags, but they have trash cans.
They have trash cans. I'll take the trash cans.
Yeah.
I think if you had to weigh out.
Yes.
The pet friendliness, but also being just annoyed by I can't just be responsible with my dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna get a 3 campfire. I mean, they're lucky they didn't get a 2. The only thing I think that saved them was they had the park, like the dog park area in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, they're my kids, so it frustrates me when they're being penalized.
Yes, because the dogs are not obnoxious, but...
Well, they are obnoxious. But they're not barkers all day long.
No, but the one dog like really loves to go out and
just sunbathe.
So it's like a dachshund. It has to recharge in the sun.
It's got to recharge.
Yes. She pops her little solar panel out.
Yeah, she's
good to go.
All right, enough of that. It got 3 campfires. Let's move on. We've got a couple other things. So what is the next category?
Amenities.
Okay, I'll let you take this one.
So this park is an active park.
Yes.
If you were here, I don't even want to say older couples, but they have a lot of amenities.
They have a lot of amenities, a lot of things going on.
Yeah, a lot of activities going on. So the pool is heated to 82 degrees, and it's a nice big pool. They have a game room with pool tables, like a little skee ball thing, a big TV, a book exchange. They have horseshoes. What else?
I think shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard. They do shuffleboard fairly regularly. They do cornhole. Like the guys get out and they'll do some cornhole.
Like 3 times a week. Yeah. Like we'll play for hours.
Bingo.
Yeah, they have a lot of
cards.
They have church services. They have all kinds of social gatherings and stuff. So overall, if you're here permanently or even seasonally, and
there's a lot
to do. I will not say it's not really necessarily a kid-friendly park.
No.
Like, I think I've only seen like 5 kids the entire time we're here, and they were super quiet, which...
Because there's no playground.
There's no playground. Even in the pool. I don't even think I've even seen them in the pool.
No,
I don't know. So. It's an older person's park, which it's quiet, and I appreciate that greatly.
Yes.
So overall for amenities, what do you think we're going to give it?
Giving it 4 campfires.
Okay, I can agree with that. I mean, we haven't used a lot of the amenities.
No.
But having them there... I can see. Yeah. Oh, one amenity we didn't talk about.
What?
The laundry.
Oh, yes.
We didn't talk about laundry, which normally is high on my list. I might have had a bad experience with the laundry, as in that video I shared with everybody. It's an indoor-outdoor laundry facility, which means it's covered by a roof, but you can enter. It's like open air. It's like in a pavilion.
Yeah, there we go.
I think that's a better idea.
They've got a pavilion that's covered the whole pavilion, and then they put like a weird
like a half wall,
like a 3/4 wall.
Yeah.
So you have like these little entrances you come in.
So there are 6 washers, 6 dryers.
Yes.
There's a couple of them that don't work.
Yeah.
Price is right. It's $1.50 wash and $1 dry.
Yes.
Granted, when
people like to take your stuff
when someone takes stuff out of your dryer when you're like 5 minutes late from coming back for it, when there's no actual time on the dryer, you're just guessing.
Yeah.
Is a little frustrating.
Yes.
So we'll just leave it at that. I already talked about that in the other video. We're not going to draw on that, but I forgot to mention that for the amenities.
She's a little spicy.
I was very spicy. Don't touch my laundry. That's just wrong. So okay, next category.
Big rig friendly. This one is when you first pull in, it looks like it's big rig friendly.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get back into the campground,
it's a big campground.
It's a big campground. It is not big rig friendly.
No,
it's barely rig friendly.
It is the roads in between the rows of campers.
Yes.
Is single lane, and for a dually is even.
Yeah, we're taking
sketchy.
The whole lane. Almost.
Yeah, we're taking the whole lane. So if someone's coming at you. You have to like hopefully be able to pull over in the grass enough for them to pass you. So it's going to be interesting getting out. They're all pull through sites.
Yeah.
From what I believe.
Yeah, and all the corners have stop signs and signs, but you can't pull them out. But even then, you're running grass.
It's tight. Well, it doesn't help when the permanent or seasonal residents on those corners have expanded themselves all the way out to the corner and have 2 or 3 cars and a ton of plants and sheds and all kinds of stuff. So it's
it looks pretty, but it's hard to get around.
It's obstacles. So I think we have a plan of how getting out without.
I'm getting out.
I know you're going to get out, but without causing damage to our RV. That's the goal.
Oh, you want me to be gentle?
I do want to be gentle. Okay, so enough of that. What is our score for Big Red Friendly?
I'm going to give this one a 2.
Yeah, 2 campfires.
Yeah, the roads are tight. The campsites are fairly tight. It's for Big Red. If you have a small one, it's easier, but Big Rig it's not as super friendly.
It is not, but that's okay. All right, so the next category is cleanliness. I can't even speak today. What is wrong with me? For the most part, it's pretty clean.
Yes.
Like I don't see there's not a bunch of trash everywhere, and they have plenty of trash cans throughout. They have 3 dumpsters.
2 or 3 dumpsters.
I've only been to the one.
Yeah.
That you go and bring your household trash to. So
I think they stay on top of most of the permanents to keep their stuff picked up.
Not a lot of mowing going on.
Yeah.
But I think that also falls on a lot of the permanent and seasonal residents. I've seen a lot of people have their own
ways of clean, like
rakes and mowers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, overall cleanliness. Yeah. I haven't been inside too much. How was it inside?
The inside of the clubhouse is really nice. It's clean. So that's nice.
I mean, what would you give it then? Because you've seen it all. Because like I said, I haven't gone into it. I've
seen it all.
Okay, campground review.
Sorry.
Let's go back to that. Oh my gosh.
I'd give it a 3.
Okay. Yeah, I could go with 3 campgrounds. Yeah. Just from what I've seen. I mean, it is what it is. It's an older park.
Yeah, but it's clean.
So the next one's going to be like convenience and attractions nearby, grocery stores, things like that.
Yes. It's not bad. So for attractions, you literally are 5 minutes from Silver Spring State Park.
Yeah, that was convenient to go kayaking the other day.
For other ones, not so convenient. I mean, like if you want to go down to Orlando and Walt Disney World.
Yeah, we did that yesterday. That was a long hour-and-a-half drive. So
it is an hour and a half. For
convenience of that stuff, not so much.
Daytona's about an hour and a half or so.
Yeah. But convenience so for attractions.
For attractions, not super close.
Not so great.
But for convenience, super.
Like, grocery stores, Walmart, food
Walmart's
places.
just down the road here.
Yeah,
Publix is around the corner. Lots of food places.
Yeah. So I think it's a 3 campfire for me.
Yes.
For attraction of things to do, and there may be some things to do that we have not.
Yeah.
We don't know about. Maybe you don't know the places to go. So if you know some stuff in the area, comment below. Let us know.
Supposedly John Travolta's house is somewhere nearby. Our friends told us about. We can't see it, but that's what we're being told.
We did not go look at that. But anyways, side note on that. But I think the attraction level being low compared to convenience, it's going to bring it down to a 3 campfire for me.
Yeah.
I think if the attractions were a little higher, it would be a 4.
Yeah, but I think that's probably what helps keep the cost down too.
That's true. That's very true. The further out you get, the cheaper it's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, next one's yours.
Cell phones and internet.
It works for me, so I'm good. Make it work.
And it works good. So I have Verizon, not had a problem.
Yeah, I have T-Mobile.
Have not, and for internet, we've been on the T-Mobile home internet.
Yeah, we didn't even break out the Starlink yet.
And it's been super fast.
Yeah, I haven't had any problem, any drag or anything like that.
Nope, no bogging, nothing. So yeah.
So we can give that.
I would give that a 4.
4. Yes. 4 campfires. Yes. I agree with that totally.
So
overall, this is a hard one because I have thoughts, I have opinions, but price is right.
Price is right.
Cleanliness, amenities are good. Location's okay.
Yeah. I think it's been the couple issues. Like,
Like
the dog fence, them taking
that really stung, and then the people taking my laundry, and that could happen anywhere. And all these things could happen anywhere. Yeah. Like it's just a combination of them has just eaten at me.
There's a couple RVs. I'm pretty sure they built the park around.
Yeah. So like I wouldn't say eyesores because I get people are on a budget,
but they're not.
But people can clean.
I'm pretty sure there's a couple that are just completely
There
vacant.
might be some, they're vacant. Yeah, they're definitely vacant. There's a tree growing up through one of them. So, I mean, overall, would we be back? If we were in the area again, we had no other options, would we be back? Or if we had other options? I don't know.
I would probably look for other options.
I probably would too.
Yeah.
I think my biggest thing is they're calling themselves a resort. And just because they have a pool and, amenity inside, I don't really necessarily call that a resort. Like, there's not concrete pads or even gravel pads.
Right.
It's not a choice of 50 amp. The laundry room is not great. It's cheap. It's not great.
Yeah.
I think overall,
I'd give it a 3.
Yeah, 3 campfires.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we'd be back.
No.
You live, you learn. They're not always going to be the greatest.
Right. It's not a bad park, but it's not horrible. Not horrible. For us, I wouldn't come back.
I would say it's quiet for the most part. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the positive things. But that is our review for this campground, guys.
The RV Springs.
Yes, I said it incorrectly before. Yes, I want to say Silver Springs. I don't know why.
Because you're in Silver Springs.
That makes more sense. But I did send our son to the wrong campground. He came to visit, and I sent him the wrong location. He's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Right here." And he's like, "No, you're not." So, anyways, I digress.
So, if you guys have ever stayed at this RV park, leave a note in the comments.
Yeah.
Let us know what your thoughts
are. Or if you have suggestions for in this immediate area that, you know, if we're in this area again, that we could check out.
Yeah, it's nice because we do have a son that lives in Gainesville.
Yeah, so it's not too far.
Right.
Like 40 minutes.
Yeah, so, leave a comment down below. Tell us what your thoughts are.
And until next time,
get out and enjoy your adventure.
We'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking our channel. Don't forget to click that bell to be notified when we release another crazy video.